When it's brown, it's cooked. When it's black, it's
Stuck to the pan. Yeah.
That's what I got given at the f***ing
Hell's Kitchen is one of the many shows hosted by 16 Michelin star chef Gordon Ramsay. Me, that's a lot of stars. Now, we all know the real reason we watch this show and many of his other shows like Kitchen Nightmares, and that's because we want to watch this man scream at as many amateur chefs and restaurant owners as possible.
I can't go out there with this jacket.
Hey, come here, you. If I tell you to get out there, I don't give a f***. You got a thumb up, you fat crack. Get out there!
However, over the years of watching this show, I surprisingly got into the show more and more, and I liked watching these certain chefs grow due to their personalities and their skills in the kitchen. And I even hope for the best for certain chefs to win the competition. There have now been 19 lucky winners, which most of them have made a name for themselves to my knowledge. However, even though the majority of those chefs deserve to win the prize of head chef and the large salary income, there have been several unfair moments in the show which I personally think it should have gone a different way than what it did. Now, this is all just my opinion, and you are more than welcome to share yours in the comment section. And also be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Please, I'm desperate. So I've decided to make this video as my girlfriend has said that I'm very opinionated with a lot of things, and well, she's not wrong. So here are 5 moments that I think were unfair in Hell's Kitchen.
Is... Mia! Congratulations.
Number 1. Bret not making it into the finale of season 18. Now, Bret was originally in season 14 of Hell's Kitchen, and I think he was a pretty strong competitor, and you can clearly see that cooking meant a lot to him. However, right before dinner service, he had a slip disc accident, which unfortunately took him out of the competition. However, Gordon was nice enough to bring him back in season 18 as one of the All-Stars, which I think he definitely would have been in season 14. Good on you, Gordon. He clearly showed he knew what he was doing the majority of the time on the show, and he was always vocal during dinner service as well. When it came to the final 4, and they all had a turn on the pass, I think he did a pretty good job at it. When it came to the decision of who would go into the finale, he came 3rd place, which is good, but why is this unfair to me? Because personally, I think Mia did a terrible job on the pass when compared with Bret. What the fuck do you mean, should you? Of course you should, you stupid! Sorry. During her turn on the pass, yes, she was vocal to her team when reading out the order, but when the sabotage started coming up to the pass, she constantly second-guessed herself, and even if the food comes out good enough, she asks Gordon if it's good to send. You're a chef. You should know this. You shouldn't be asking for help. He's not gonna hold your hand if you win the competition, you stupid f***ing bitch! Even though Mia did somewhat improve herself during the last dinner service when calling out the orders and running her team, I still think that if Bret were in the finale, I think the turnout would have been more interesting than obviously knowing Ariel was gonna beat Mia. Sorry, does it sound like I don't like Mia? Cause I don't. At all.
Don't form an opinion on me based on what you've heard. See it for yourself.
One dinner service.
Yeah.
All right, and the both of you up. From when I hear a bunch of things from everybody else, I can only assume.
But you've never worked with me. This is your first.
That's absolutely right. That's why I said based on what I've heard.
I got it.
You know
But I
what I'm
was
saying?
talking to you, dude. You can't say I wasn't talking to you.
Why do you think I'm top 4 right now? I can cook, but when I'm working with a bunch of yeehaws that can't talk, it makes it really hard for me.
Give me a garnish.
Get garnished for what?
Ugh.
Please give me your jacket.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, darling. Good night.
Number 2. Elise throwing Jennifer under the bus and getting her eliminated. Season 9. Now, this one should have been obvious if you've ever watched Hell's Kitchen before in your life. In Season 9, when it came to the final 5 chefs dinner service, Cody and Jennifer both messed up in the beginning, but when it comes to the most hated Hell's Kitchen chef of all time, she properly f***ed up. Like to the point that she could not remember how to cook fish, and put the whole kitchen to a screeching halt. However, Elise went behind Jennifer's back even after basically saying, yeah, I should go up. She goes to both Will and Paul to try and get Jennifer eliminated. just so she continued to stay in the competition. When it came to it, Tommy was the only honest out of the chefs, but sadly, Will and Paul said Elise was better than Jennifer, and sadly, that was more than enough to have Jennifer sent home. This was just a shock to me, considering Gordon knew how much she was hated and that she wasn't really the best chef on the red team, yet she came third and even came back in season 17 All-Stars, which guess what? She was still the most hated contestant, but luckily this time, Elise was sent home first before Jennifer, which is what we all wanted to see finally. Until Jennifer was sent home 5 minutes straight after. Guess you just can't win them all.
Shut up for 5 seconds!
Michelle. Back in line.
Yes! Yes!
Josh.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Back in line.
No! No! No!
Yes, chef. Randy. Young man, get over here.
Number 3. Randy going home instead of Josh. Season 14. In Season 14, we meet one of my favorite chefs from the show, and that is Randy. Now, I f***ing love this guy. However, a lot of people thought he was one of the weakest chefs in this season, and I just find this bullshit. As he normally run the majority of challenges for the blue team. During the charity event dinner service, Randy was in charge of the risotto dish for the Step Up Women's Network charity table. And even though he was clearly vocal in how many plates he wanted, and his team even acknowledging what he said, they still miscounted the plates and made Randy look like he didn't know what he was doing.
Okay, stand by, get ready to go to the pass. We're gonna get 12 plates.
Heard.
Okay.
Really, do you want to grab 12 plates out? I'll drop these in a minute.
However, even with this, Josh on the red team messed up with his dish,
Which was a tuna niçoise salad.
so bad that they actually ran out of it and had to get some leftovers from the blue kitchen to complete it. But when it all came down to the decision with the red team clearly with the losing team and clearly having the worst chef on it, which was Josh, Gordon sent poor Randy home and left Josh in the competition, which is just ridiculous. Don't worry, Randy. You'll always be a Hell's Kitchen winner to me.
Robin, 30 seconds.
I'm passionate, hardworking, loyal. I'm honest. I don't think I deserve to be up here right now, Chef.
Robin, back in line.
Thank you, Chef.
My decision is... Millie, get back in line.
Thank you, Chef.
Number 4. Van getting eliminated, Season 17 All-Stars. Van originally was in Season 6 and came 6th place in the Black Jackets. He returned to Season 17 pumped up and ready to go with Texan energy. I don't know. In episode 9, Van won the challenge for the blue team and they were rewarded with a trip to Vegas. When they returned for dinner service, Van, yes, did seem like he was out of it and wasn't really communicating, and did send out one dish overcooked, but he did bounce back as most chefs do on the show. However, he was still eliminated instead of Millie or Robin, but personally, I think Robin should have gone home that day, as yes, she won some challenges, but she did not have the best dinner services, got switched over to the blue team after the 3rd dinner service, and even got the lowest rated dish in the very first challenge when they all arrived. Wow. Now, I don't think that Robin is a bad chef, hell no, but I do think that if I had to choose who to send home between Robin and Van, I would have sent Robin home.
Michelle.
In 2nd place, joining Michelle in the Grand Valley.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
He cooked the filet really well, but I will give him a 7.
Number 5.
7.
Season 17 and 19 free chef finale. Right, I know I'm going a bit too far with this one, but it. In both Season 17 and the newer season that just came out, Gordon couldn't make a decision when he had his 3 last chefs, so instead, he decided to make the usual final challenge into an elimination challenge, and whoever would have the lowest score in the end would not be making it into the finale and instead be one of the helping hands to one of the teams. Now, I understand Gordon's thinking, but to me, well, it's just stupid. At this point in the show, he would have seen which chefs have grown the most, can cook the best under pressure, and is most vocal, and to have it all be bested in the end by who slightly had a better dish this time is just stupid and blatantly unfair. Now, Season 19, I wasn't too fussed, as all 3 of them were remarkably talented, and I could see any of them winning. But in season 17, Nick lost the challenge, so Benjamin and Michelle went through to the finale. Now, don't get me wrong, Michelle personally deserved to win, as she was one of the youngest chefs, but clearly showed the skills to be head chef at Gordon Ramsay's new restaurant. And she even dealt with Elise, like... Personally, I wouldn't have done the 3 chef decision. I would have chosen Michelle and Nick, as he definitely showed the most improvement from the last time he was in Hell's Kitchen. But it, what do I know? Am I right? Thanks again for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a like and remember to hit that notification bell. And be sure to check out more videos that I've done, like all the gaming vids that I've done so far, because that's a bit, that's my passion. And don't forget to subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot and lets me know if you like the video. Thanks again, and please take care. Oh, by the way, me y'all. But it gets me every time, and I'm proud to shame. Do I even try? The waves keep getting closer, and I know just what to do. But I'm afraid to